Hey everyone, this is Ali Zafar, and you are watching A-ZEE. Nice to see you and I hope you are happy and good in health. Today I was stuck in a problem. The problem was that I made a YouTube video, and after making the video, I wanted to put that video into my mobile SD card. So I connected the data cable and opened the folder of YouTube videos on my PC. I copy that video from the folder from the PC and paste the video file into my Android phone SD card. And it start copying normally. And nothing look abnormal. The video file size was 5 GB. So it was definitely taking time to copy. But when copying was finished, the file did not appear in the SD card folder. I was a little upset, but one thing also came to mind. The SD card is FAT32 type and you did not copy a file with a size of 4 GB. FAT32 storage device only allows you to copy less than the size of 4 GB. But one thing that was also happening is that, why it is copying then? It should prompt an error message at once I give the paste command. So I decided to do one more attempt. So same I copy from the PC and paste in the mobile SD card. As normal it starts copying. But when copying is complete, the same problem occurred. I did not see the file which I just copied. Now friends, here I wanted to tell you what these FAT32, NTFS, and exFAT. Because many of you do not know what is that and what they do. So, FAT32, exFAT, and NTFS are file systems used by the Windows operating system. FAT32 is the oldest one, exFAT is a replacement of FAT32 and is compatible with multiple devices. And NTFS is the latest file system. This is shortly I can explain. You can search for them on Google to know them in more detail. Now we are back to the problem. So after the second attempt through data cable, the first thing come to my mind was, maybe is there an issue with the data cable? I use cheap data cables, so I always have issues with the data cable and charging. Then I decided to pull out the SD card from the phone and try it through the card reader. So I set the SD card into the card reader and put that into the USB hub. PC detect SD card without any issue. I repeat the copy-paste method. But friends, this time when I give the paste command, within a second PC gives the error message of FAT32. The problem was same. The file size was larger than 4 GB. Guys, when I was copying the file directly into the phone with data cable, the data cable was not faulty. What was happening there? Mobile phone deleting that file. Because it was detecting that file size is 4 GB appeared in FAT32 system. So what should I do? The file must be in the SD card. So I can upload to YouTube. I also don't want to reduce the file size. Because it decreases the video quality. I also don't have 5 GB space in my mobile phone internal memory. This thing was wasting my time. I have already set the premiere of that video. So I have to completely upload the video 4-5 hours before the starting time of the premiere. I have to do a quick solution to save the day. So some solutions quickly came to my mind. One thing was to upload through my PC. But this is not the best method. The reason is that I need 10 hours to upload that video. So I have to keep my PC on for continuous 10 hours. Second reason, I was restricted to use the internet on the PC. The third reason, and the most dangerous, is the electricity. There is no chance that electricity remains for 10 hours straight. So the uploading by PC was a bad idea. Now I was not going to apply the bad idea. Like in Black Adam movie, the Hawkman said, a bad idea is better than no idea.
Bad plan is better than no plan at all.
Only there were a third option.
I also have plan B. The second method is to change the SD card format from FAT32 to NTFS. Because in NTFS format you can copy file sizes larger than your house. I mean unlimited file size. So how do we change the SD card format to NTFS? Well, that is not difficult. You just need PC to do this. Now connect the SD card to the PC. Then back up all files of the SD card first. Make a folder in any disk of the PC and copy all the SD card data into that folder. This is necessary because changing the type will format the SD card. So everything will be removed from the SD card. After backup the file, click on the search bar of Windows 10. Now write disk management. You will see the option Create and Format Hard Disk Partition. You need that option. Click on the option and the disk management window will open in front of you. Here you can find all your storage devices that are currently connected with the PC. Now what you have to do is find the SD card reader disk. In my case this is my SD card reader disk. In my case you can see it is K drive, but on your PC it will be with a different alphabet. So careful. Another way to find this disk to read the file system. Here you should find FAT32. Now coming on the point. After you find the SD card disk or volume, right click on that volume. When you right click, the different option menu will open in front of you. The only option you have to choose is Format. So click on the Format option. A small window will appear. And you can see there are three options, which are Volume Label, File System, and Allocation Unit Size. So to change the SD card format from FAT32 to any other type you only need the File System option. But you can also change the name of that drive with the help of the Volume Label option and also restrict or allot the disk size with the help of the Allocation Unit Size option. Now I am just telling you about the file system. Click on the File System option. You will see further options. You will see NTFS, FAT32, and exFAT. Friends, there can be more options but you only need to see these three. Now I will come back to story mode. So I selected the NTFS option. Because I know that in NTFS there is no restriction of file size. I studied this when I was in school. But the thing I do not know is that NTFS does not work in the Android systems. And don't remember such a thing school books told me. That thing comes to my knowledge when I put the SD card back into the phone. So I click the OK button. It again prompts the message to back up your data. I click the Yes option. Then it started the formatting process. It takes few seconds to complete the process. When the formatting process was complete, then I can see that the SD card disk file system was changed from FAT32 to NTFS. So guys, this is how you can change the file system type. Now I will complete the story. After changing the type, I eject the SD card from PC and put it in my phone. I hold my head to see this. That phone is saying unrecognized storage. I was very upset. So I find only hope to search this thing on Google. Then I write the issue on Google. Then Google said NTFS has no file size limit but you can't use this type on the Android system. Instead you should try exFAT file system. exFAT system type will work on both Android and Windows. Then I said, really? Why don't you tell me this early? He said, why you do not ask early? Then I quickly removed the SD card from the phone and connect it to the PC through an SD card reader. Then I searched again Disk Manager and repeated all the process. Now this time I select exFAT. Not FAT32, not NTFS. I only select exFAT. Because the Google said that. Then I click yes and PC makes the SD card to exFAT SD card. Then I copy paste the video file. And this time there was no issue with file size. Now I put it back into my phone and bang bang. SD card working properly and that 5 GB file was also there and running well. Now the problem is solved. I started uploading that video on YouTube and it was uploaded on time. Thanks to Google. It contribute a lot to save the day. Now friend, I have shown the complete process. If you have such a problem, so this is the way to solve this problem.